I think you mentioned, so I was diagnosed as a celiac when I was 10 years old. And so I've had, 20 plus years of navigating this when, across all of life. But the constant toughest part has always been out of home, be that restaurants, be that ordering online, be that, at stadiums, at events, like just a lot of constant things. And eventually I think I just hit a point and I was like, how is it still possible in this day and age that there's so little information or so little transparency for consumers? And then I dug into the numbers in terms of how many people are impacted by this. And once I realized you had, nearly half the US population with a dietary need, with 33 million Americans having a diagnosed food allergy, I was just like, this is way too big of a market for there not to be a solution. And yeah, decided to do something about it. The consumer goes gluten-free, vegan, apples, and keto, save, and instantly we show them, here's what you can eat. Here's what you can eat with a modifier and what that modifier is. And here's what you can't eat and why, because this ingredient is baked into that item. And on the 13th of October, Gavin Newsom in California signed SB 68, which mandates restaurant groups with 20 plus locations, where at least one of those locations is in California, so 20 nationally, to label their physical and digital menus for the major 9 food allergens effective 1 July 26. There's a lot of momentum in this space, and I feel like the future is suddenly brighter, or looks like it could be a lot better for the tens of millions of people who are impacted by food allergies over the next, 6, 12, 24, 36 months. But we plan on being all over the US, working with groups of every shape and size, and just bringing this technology to, get it as many consumers access to it as possible, because ultimately it's their lives that we're changing by making them feel safe and included.